There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
Welcome back to my channel and another video. Today we're going to film a little Q&A. And James hasn't seen any of the questions that you guys have sent in. But first of all, I'm going to run a little montage of what we got up to yesterday and some little bits and pieces from the Halloween party.
Oh, it was lots of fun. Lots of fun. So we are down on the pumpkin patch with our trusty wheelbarrow that Sophie really just doesn't actually know how to handle at all. And yeah, we've come, and the rain's got a bit cack now. It started raining, which was a bit nasty because it was doing all right before. It was just sun and cold, and we're hitting the pumpkin patch to see what we can find.
Because we're 5.
Got to delve in, got to get right in there and find a pumpkin. I think we need a
couple of orange ones.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Should we just get like a shit ton?
Oh, look at all the pumpkins! Pumpkins! Oh, there's loads over here, boo. Yeah, loads of pumpkins. Oh, this one looks cool. Look at that! It looks like he's got an ass. He's really struggling with the wheelbarrow. Look! I thought there's that one there. Oh, there's this big one over here as well.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's quirky looking.
That is a very quirky. It looks like he's already got a face. Right, okay, here you go.
Thanks.
Right, there's one pumpkin.
One down.
Right, I'll push the barrow.
A million to go.
Do the camera.
Oh my god, James, look.
Oh, wow. Right then, pick another pumpkin.
Thanks, Boo.
Oh, that's a lucky one.
Which one?
Nice looking one there. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Can we just fill the wheelbarrow?
It's going to cost a small fortune.
Let's just have loads of pumpkins.
Well, I can't believe that after trying to get you into the autumnal spirit, you're actually full on like going for decorating the garden with a shit ton of pumpkins.
You know I'm a big kid. Just give me pumpkins.
Oh look at that poor one there. Oh,
Spotted.
that one looks a bit ill.
Ooh, that one looks like it's already deceased.
Oh hey Boo.
Little one there.
Yeah, their little ones are cute.
Yeah.
Someone's legit lost their insides.
Not this one. We need like a fat round one.
What, you want like a daddy one?
No, just like one that looks fat, flat.
There's that one there, what about that one? That one's pretty flat.
Go with that one then. Yeah.
Thank you. I want the biggest pumpkin. Right down this way.
Sophie.
Oh,
Let's have a look. Oh wow. Look at mine. Big screen.
James copped out because it's really easy.
I didn't cop out all the way, you're talking about. Look. You have fun. So Sophie's done my makeup ready for tonight's Halloween party. She's done a very, very good job, as you can see. Look at all this. What? Yeah. And maybe that's our outfits. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see what Sophie's looking like. She's still on the go with doing her makeup.
I'm gonna be here for hours.
But you're looking very good. Hey, surprise!
Yeah, that's cool. You need to answer as honestly and as openly as humanly possible.
Honestly, right, okay.
Okay, so I've not got down who sent these in, but
Oh, so it's a mystery.
it's a mystery. So for all you know, your brother could have sent all of these in out of spite.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to tell which one my brother sent in anyway. Go on.
Well, we'll see. You'll be happy to know that my mum's not sent any in, which is always a
Oh,
good
that's
shout.
good, yeah.
Okay, where did you both meet?
Okay.
James.
So we both met through work. My and your previous job. Both worked for an IT company. And yeah, we just sort of met one day on your sort of induction into working with my team a little bit more, and sort of hit it off as friends quite quickly. Got very similar things in common. Both pretty geeky when it comes to sort of sci-fi and stuff like that.
Speak for yourself.
And so yeah, we just sort of hit it off. Unfortunately, neither of us are there anymore. We've both moved on to sort of pastures new. But yeah, it was through work.
To cut a long story short, we met at work. This vlog is going to be so long if every answer is
Alright,
as long as that.
You want me to keep them short and sweet then? I can do short and sweet, it's fine.
It's fine. Do you enjoy having a YouTube channel? Yes. Although, for whatever reasons, like life, it's quite difficult sometimes to vlog all the time, and there are like certain aspects of our life and my life that I'd like to keep private. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's, you know, it's quite nice to be able to sort of share with people what we do and, you know, have a bit of fun while we do it. But yeah, like Sophie said, there are certain things that, you know, it's nice to keep as a surprise.
James, this one is for you.
Oh, right, okay, wow.
James, would you ever start your own channel?
Ooh, no.
No. Hell no.
No.
Not.
Couple of reasons.
Everybody prefers you, by the way, on the channel.
No, they don't. Couple of reasons.
Our own friends do.
A couple of
That's
reasons
sad.
why I wouldn't. I don't have time. As much as, you know, we have fun and stuff, I wouldn't have time to do it by myself, you know, and to sort of be able to give it a good go. And two, sort of second reason is I wouldn't want to be by myself. I enjoy doing the videos with you because it's fun together. If it was by myself, it'd be boring as hell.
You're so cute. If you could only eat one meal forever, what would it be? Breakfast, lunch or dinner?
Oh, damn.
I like this one. I've been thinking about this one for like weeks.
That's really, really difficult one.
And the sad thing is that brunch hasn't been included in those options. Otherwise I'd eat brunch forever.
Do you know what? It really depends. It depends who's cooking and where I'm eating.
Oh my god, you're thinking far too much
No,
into it.
no. These are important factors that help make a decision.
They're really not.
To be honest, if I could only eat one meal, it would probably be dinner, because normally what comes straight after dinner is dessert. And I love sweet stuff, so...
Oh my god, you're such a pudding person, aren't you? To be fair, mine... actually, no. Mine would probably be breakfast. Purely because...
It's closer to brunch.
No, well, yes, at that. But, like, think about it. If you go out on, like, a night out and buy a pizza, and then you have, like, leftover pizza for breakfast the next day. So, really, the options for breakfast are, like, limitless.
I know, but it's not...
There is some logic to that.
It's not right to have pudding after breakfast. That just doesn't work, you see. That's why it has to be after
Yeah, but
dinner.
then you can have pancakes for breakfast.
Oh.
Which is like having pudding for breakfast.
Yeah, you see. But that's not fair, because you've had time to think about this. I have literally just been dropped on it. I'm still sticking with my answer, though.
Okay, that's fine. Do you ever argue over what to do with the house?
Argue, no. Disagree, yes. See, two different people, two different points of view. You know, and as much as we are quite similar, we do have ever so slightly different tastes. So, yeah, I wouldn't say we argue about it. We disagree sometimes, but normally, I think one of the best things about sort of us as a relationship, and you know, when it comes to decision making like that, is, you know, you'll tell me what you want to do and why you want to do it,
and then we'll do it.
And then I'll tell you why I want to do it, and
we'll still do what I want to
what I want to do, and then we sort of, I don't know, we just sort of compromise quite well. Do you know, there's not a lot of effort into the compromise, it just sort of naturally
There you go, James' key
happens.
to a relationship, compromise.
Compromise. It has to be.
Do your client... This one made me laugh. Do you class yourselves as country pumpkins yet? I think it should be bumpkins, and I'm not sure what the saying is.
Depends where actually from, if you're from Yorkshire
Depends
or
who's
Lancashire.
asking.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Not for any reason other than I just love the country.
Not for any superficial reasons.
I just love being here. You know, it's like, it sounds really stupid, but you know, no matter what time of the day it is, you walk out the house and you walk through our village, it's just always gorgeous, even when it's raining. And normally rain makes everything look miserable, but out here in the countryside it just looks lush and green, and yeah,
I'm going to say yes.
I do think we are country bumpkins.
James loves it. Ooh, what's your favourite movie?
Oh,
I know what, oh no,
gosh.
Do I know what mine is?
Who's done that? That's a tormenting question for somebody who likes films a lot.
Do I know what mine is?
Well, only you know what your favourite is.
I thought I knew what mine was, but we've watched some good films recently.
Mm.
And this is also, can be quite a controversial question. No way.
I tell you what, it's not a film specifically, more as it is, you know, a collection of films. And
Harry Potter.
It would have to be Harry Potter, and the reason is I know I'm
not just a collection of Harry Potter.
I know I love.
Or James Bond.
I am a massive James Bond fan, a huge James Bond fan. But there are so many different types of James Bond films with different Bonds that, you know, they're all sort of unique and all have merits, like positives and negatives, each one. But I think the thing for me is that Harry Potter, I enjoy it so much because for me it always reminds me of Christmas and family and
we love Christmas.
You know, a bit of magic in life. It's great. It keeps you happy. It keeps everything positive. I think that's some of the best things that I get from the sort of Harry Potter. So yeah, I'd probably say Harry Potter because I can put it on any time and it makes me feel sort of happy and cool. Well, not cool, but you know, cool in my life.
Justification. It makes me feel happy and cool. What would mine be? I'm gonna have to say, because it's a classic, I'm going to steer away from my old favourite of Black Hawk Down because I do think there are better films. Like classics.
I would have said your favourite film is The Proposal.
Oh.
Just because.
Oh no! Can I have the top 5?
No, you're not allowed a top 5. The only reason I would say The Proposal is because no matter how many times you see that film, which is a lot, can I just say?
Makes me
an
cry.
awful lot. You always laugh in the same spots, get upset in the same spots, and no matter how many times you go over the storyline, which you know inside and out, you still
cry.
You still get emotional about it.
Emotional.
Not just the like crying emotional, but happy emotional. So yeah, I would probably say that is.
It's not. I bet you can't guess what it is. It's an old school film.
Oh.
As old school as mine goes, like not like Goonies old school, but.
Okay, wow, that was a total ageist comment there. Thanks for that, because I was born in the 80s and you were born in the bloody 90s. No then, go on, what's your favourite?
This is Doubtfire.
Really?
Yeah.
But we have never watched that together.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
You've never like been like, oh my god, I need to watch Mrs. Doubtfire, get Mrs. Doubtfire now.
I think because it's just such a classic. That or Christmas on, is it 49th Street? 42nd Street? No, 49th.
What, with Matilda in? She's not Matilda,
yes,
obviously.
With Matilda.
But the actress that played Matilda.
Yeah, or that one.
Okay. Well, look, hey, like I said, only you know your favourite film.
I don't know how you're going to react to this
No,
question.
this is probably my brother's one then, isn't
No,
it?
because it makes me out to be bigger on social media than I am, but I'm not. If that makes sense.
Okay, just ask the question because now you're scaring me.
What do you think of Sophie being on social media? I mean, for me, it's like not any different to any Tom, Dick and Harry because I'm not exactly.
No, but I can see
influencer.
I can see where somebody's come from asking that question in terms of, you know, like you were saying before about having.
It wasn't your brother, by the way.
About having a bit of private life, and you know, and having yourself, you know, on social media does mean that your private life is not as private as you would have had if you weren't on social media, you know, because obviously things that we do together you share on there, or things that you do by yourself you share on there. So I can see where the question comes from. As far as me and how I feel about it, to be honest, I don't mind. The reason I don't mind is because yes, okay, there are, you know, the slight negatives in the fact that things that we share as a couple, you know, go out on social media and people see that, but makes you happy doing it. And so for me, you know, I like that because it makes you happy. If it didn't make you happy, then I would be siding against it, but like, no social media. But if it makes you happy, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you cross the line and it starts being like, you know, too much and I don't see you because you're like this big social media person, I'll say something, but up until then, you enjoy it, so it makes you happy, makes me happy.
So don't follow, don't like and don't subscribe. I'm going to aim this one at you, even though it's an us question.
Go on then.
Do you want babies?
Wow.
Brutal.
That's a brutal question. You didn't even warm up to that. You just went straight in there. Do I want babies? Yes. I think you know that.
Well, I know that. These lot don't.
For me, I've been very lucky. I've had a really supportive and loving family growing up, and I think because I've been in that sort of environment, it's always something I've wanted to then, you know, aspire to achieve. You know, and I am a big kid, so you know, having children just means that I get to totally use that as an excuse to watch kiddies' cartoons and
you know, do that anyway.
Mess around. Yeah, no, but then I've got a perfect excuse for it. So yes, I would love to have children. Yes.
Good. So would I. Not yet. Marriage first.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that I'd like to do before we get there. You know, like I would like to, you know, be married and have a bit more time doing stuff together, and maybe a bit more travelling before we get to that. You know, as a couple. But yeah, definitely.
3.
What? There was no question about numbers there.
I'm just putting it out.
You're just warning me now.
It's just on the internet now,
okay.
So it's fine. Okay, what is your dream place to travel to?
Wow. That is a
Mine,
really
I have
question.
2, but we're boxing one of them off next year, which is Asia.
Well, go on then, you go first.
Asia, and we're boxing that off next year.
Okay.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood. Can't reach. And then Canada.
Okay.
For either like the summer when it's nice for cycling or walking, and or the winter for skiing.
Okay.
Because I missed Canada when my parents went. But Canada's like a definite. But then is Canada like a family holiday where you take your children?
So, for me, I have been very lucky through my life so far to have seen some amazing places, some amazing things. I mean, I've been to, you know, a Hindu wedding in India. I've been to Hong Kong. I've got family in South Africa. Been to America. Been to Canada.
They're so much more interesting than me.
I genuinely, and I've done some great places in Europe as well. I have been blessed in terms of how much travelling I've got to do through my life. So I've seen some amazing places.
Alright, how about then somewhere that you've not been to?
Ooh.
Because there probably isn't many places left in the world.
I'll be honest with you, there's one thing I've always wanted to do, and that's purely because it boggles my mind in terms of how it was achieved. And that would be the Inca Trail and Machu Picchu, because how a civilization managed to flatten the top of a mountain and build an entire civilization, village, town on top of it without power tools and
Are
without
we going to go
anything
into
like
alien
that.
conspiracy now?
I'm keeping that for another vlog.
You can start your own channel if you're going to do
yes.
an alien conspiracy vlog.
So that for me in Peru would be like one thing I've always wanted to do. But in terms of places I've been, and sort of the travelling that I've done and places that I'd love to go back to, Asia.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, because it's for me it is magical. That sounds really stupid, but it is because it's so different.
And last but certainly not least, what is your favourite gym session to do?
Ooh. Well, first of all, probably one that doesn't involve doing one of your crazy workouts, because they're brutal.
They're really not.
They are for me. They're brutal. In terms of sort of favourite gym session, I sound really sort of silly, but I don't have like a particular area, or like I've done legs today and I feel great, I've done legs, or I've done arms today and I feel great. I think for me, my favourite sort of gym session is when I come out of the gym feeling like I've achieved something. You know, when I've maybe pushed myself a little bit further than I would have done normally, or maybe gone up in a weight set, or gone up in a rep set, you know, and pushed the next rep out further than I would have done. For me, I think it's the achievement of just, you know, going and having a good session and, you know, putting some effort into what I'm doing. I think that probably for me is the enjoyment and sort of the best gym session in terms of sort of a category of area parts.
Category of area parts.
But what about you?
I think you'd probably say that the obvious one would be legs and glutes. But
I would have guessed that if that.
for me, I enjoy training legs, you know that. But I think from doing the plan that I'm doing now, one that I've really enjoyed doing is working my back.
Okay.
Which is a very different one for me.
Yeah, I suppose the thing with the legs is legs and glutes. It's because for you anyway, it's the area that shows the quickest progression. But I can see why back, you'd say back now, because obviously that's an area you've never really put any focus and training into. Now that you've started to do that, obviously you've seen, you know, great results from it. But I think that just goes for anywhere, doesn't it, really? If you think about it,
I know.
if you put any focus on any one category of, you know, body parts, you're always going to see results in it, especially you, because, you know, you put a lot of work into it and you work hard and you're determined to achieve something from it. I think, hey, back's fair.
It's fair, isn't it?
It's fair, it's fair.
Thank you for sending in your questions.
No, thank you for sending in your questions.
Why?
Some of them were
You
grillers.
did so well.
Some of them proper
You
grilled
should be
me.
so proud. If you enjoyed that, please make sure you like this video somewhere down here. And if you want to see more, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more of James, please let us know in the comments below, because James loves doing vlogs.
Oh, yay.
Not. And we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.